other than other strongman himself. Wait. Tell me how's it going, man?
Yeah, you already broke me. It's not even 3 seconds into our casting block, and I'm already losing it. I am on the verge of losing it. Name drop.
He's already done it, guys. He's already done it.
Cinema. Welcome, Dagobert. I'm Cursed Cake. Welcome. Hello. Great to have you here.
Welcome to have you.
And we're gonna take you through the Wave B singles pools. We have some excellent matches lined up for you. One coming up already quite shortly. Players already getting ready, putting in their controls.
Yeah, because we're going to be starting off with an international clash, of course. The Dutchies against the Germans. We're going to be having Kayleigh, none other against Saitoart.
And correct me if I'm wrong, I believe Saitoart plays Ridley, right?
That is correct. So
I am no bias, but I'm pretty interested in this match, if I do say so myself.
Okay. Oh, don't fall off.
My chair's dying.
We still need you, man.
My chair's dying. Hold on.
Hold on, one quick change over there, and there we go. We're sitting tight, we're sitting ready.
We are so back.
Okay.
There we go.
Just on some controller settings before we're going to be getting into the game. But yeah, no, talk me about it, man. Talk me about
so Yoshi versus Ridley, I assume. Unless Kayleigh has some hidden pocket we don't know of. I don't think so. I've never seen her play anything else than Yoshi. The only different character I've ever seen is like a different colored Yoshi in doubles or something.
Yeah.
So we're going to see Yoshi versus Ridley. Huh?
Oh, we got inside.
We're inside information. Dr. Mario about to be locked in.
Well, she's carrying the Hank, so we know it's maybe the Dr. Mario sporting up.
So talking about the matchup, Yoshi versus Ridley, I think Ridley can do quite well. You know, large disjointed hitboxes, multiple jumps to avoid Ecthro. Where Ridley will struggle is out of shield options. Yoshi just goes like on that shield, and Ridley is like
juggles.
That's it. That's it. That's my life now.
You can have wings, but you can just fly away to the last zone whenever Kayleigh gets you in that juggle situation. Can be really rough. And of course, you also need to be wary of that double up armor that Yoshi can still use to a very good advantage. So.
Exactly. So we're gonna see if Kayleigh has practiced the matchup. Not too many Ridleys these days in the Netherlands. I don't take responsibility for that. So shut up, chat.
Yeah.
I will not take responsibility.
We don't want to see it.
I'm busy nowadays, okay? So leave me alone. And Saitoart, I don't know the last time he's been in the Netherlands. I think he's been like at a Fight Night XL back in the day, but I can't remember. Maybe at Olympus or something.
Yeah, definitely at Olympus.
But you know, definitely a regular visitor. Always good to see him. Always good to see the Germans coming across the border to visit, invade, whatever you want to call it. So we're gonna get ready for this first game.
Yes, the stage has been picked and the players are ready to go. And like we said, still all the games are gonna be best of 5.
Best of 5, everything. You love to see it. Love to see it.
So that's already great. And then the final touches upon the settings. We're gonna be getting into our first game. Yoshi against Ridley.
Yeah, thumbs up all around. We're gonna have the fist bump and we're gonna get into it. First game, let's get some hype in the chat.
Come on, guys. Show up. We're already seeing some...
Oh, Kayleigh already won. GG's.
Yeah, that's great.
Alright, small battlefield. Expected stage choice. I think pretty good stage for Ridley as well. Yoshi likes the platforms as well, you know, to have some escape options with the eggs. I think it's going to be a pretty neutral stage. Oh, that's going to be a regrab, but the wing invincibility saving Saitoart from immediate destruction.
Always need to watch out for that, but wait, watch out for that F smash. It's just enough. Kayleigh with a hard call out and just taking the first off, just like that.
Kayleigh is like, okay, you know, it's 15-20. I have to start catching my train. You know, get some tempo in this match already.
She was like, I was already 3-0 up. Okay, I'm just going to continue that because, well, the rampage that she is throwing is absolutely crazy. But Saitoart is trying to cover back with an up smash. Not going to be hitting it right there, but still going to be a eventful match. Going for the second time, but...
And there we see what we were talking about before the match started. Ridley struggling out of shield versus Yoshi. The only way the up smash will hit is if you either hit directly above or if you turn it around.
Okay, watch out for those.
Yeah, exactly. Scenarios. But since Yoshi has a lot of like pancaking landing hitboxes, it's gonna be very hard to go for the up smash out of shield.
She's pancaking and she is flying over those pancakes into the blast zone because that's already the second stock for Saitoart right there. Tough time to be in, especially with the advantage that Kayleigh has just been pushing forward. Okay, there we go. Already aerial combos and trying to finish it off with the forward there. But still staying alive, but maybe not for long.
Oh, we're just getting the hell out of there. Don't want to deal with the plasma breath. We're getting a lot of value now of Yoshi's quick frame data, quick reversal option like the Nair. Ridley not really able to get a long string going like Yoshi can. And we're seeing it in a full stock % lead right now.
Trying out some hard callouts, but not really paying off right now. And of course, working with 130. Ooh! A minimal touch into the ups.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I didn't even on the bottom.
I like it. I like it. Okay, okay.
Yeah, dominant fast start there from Kayleigh.
Kayleigh getting on the board. I'd like for Saitoart to see a little bit more just walling. He's trying to air-to-air Yoshi, which, well, you know, you will lose since... You're, no, it's like your areas are way too slow. So either commit to like a fade back 4 there, use the disjoint, or just stay grounded and catch the landings with a down tilt, with an F tilt.
Exactly.
You know, a little bit more patience. We need to see that. Otherwise, Yoshi will just snowball all over your face.
Yeah, there were so many good openings where Kayleigh just had like eventually 40 to 60% just of that one opening, and it's just so tough for Saitoart to get any damage back in. But maybe with another stage pick now in his advantage, maybe we're going to be seeing something different now. So let's see for that second game. Of course, we still have best of 5 in our hands, and we're starting back to small battlefield, all too respectable. So let's see how this one's going to be working out.
We're going for the drive-by mech drive in Happy Meal combo. Not working out for Kayleigh. And we already see the attempted double jump armor there, which is a very interesting thing because in this specific matchup, there's a lot of strings that Ridley has, which will work on most characters that Yoshi can just jump out of.
Okay.
So you have to be wary of that. Otherwise, you just down throw into nothing, and that's it.
Feeding out each other in the neutral, but Kayleigh like, you know what? Stay down the way. I'm just gonna be putting you into the blast zone.
Kayleigh continuing where she left off at game 1. We see the turnaround up smash there catching the landing, but not quite the stock yet. 91% for Yoshi now.
Like you said, the thing is with the frame data advantage that Kayleigh has, she just knows how to play around it. So every time they
okay, calm down. I don't know. I didn't even know what she was going for with the down B.
No, for sure. And also catching up the neutral B. So still needing to stay in that end lag and put up so much pressure on the ledge. Recovery is going to be successful, and a Nair out of the speed is going to be doing it, but drag down into...
I think Kayleigh saved Saitoart there. I think that was an SD. Ridley attempted the FaceTime. Yoshi did not pick up the phone, unfortunately. That's going to be the command grab, though.
Okay. All right. Well, plenty all enough for that first stock of Kayleigh, but of course you need to be hitting back harder to still make this an exciting game, because she is going to be hitting those spikes yet again.
And that nose is big, that nose is heavy, and that stock goes down to the bottom blast zone.
Okay, maybe a turnable for defense.
Okay, okay, let's pretend that's for
no one hits.
Yeah. Let's go. Hey, okay.
There was just too much pressure.
Yeah.
Much pressure,
okay.
Man.
You know. Just gotta forget about those 2 games.
Yep.
You know, act like they didn't happen, didn't go your way. Reset, mind reset. Go in, try to go in with a blank slate. You got nothing to lose.
Nope.
Try to
Only
turn
learnings, man. Only
Exactly.
learnings, and that's where we're up for, I think. Also now, also selecting a banner, so I'm really liking the music. And maybe a different stage could also pan out, because there were just so much usage of that platforms in the middle.
Yeah.
It was just so advantage for Kayleigh, just
And
playing around them with the fast frame data as well. So let's see how it will be differing. Still going back to small battlefield. Okay.
Still small battlefield. Yeah, I assume that like the other only stage I would go in this matchup is like Town and City. I assume that's been banned. So we're just gonna see small battlefield to be expected. Big combos coming out here for Kayleigh once more.
There we go. We're going to be having a tilt. Fully? Okay. Well, hey, like you said, you have nothing to lose, man. You only have winning. So, could have been panned out a little bit better, but thus far, keeping it close, keeping it steady, and going out for too many of those callouts. And Kayleigh is ready for it. Okay, little stab. Getting them away. There we go. making good use of those aerials.
Despite everything, still even on the first stock. Oh my god.
Call out
Okay. Yo, you gotta relax, bro. You gotta relax.
Saitoart's trying to make history over here.
And the classic, not quite enough yet to take the first stock here.
We winning.
Oh, what a tech!
Kayleigh fortunately can laugh it off, and of course,
Yeah, it
only with a
happens.
high percentage, so fortunately not a lot to lose. But what is here to win for Saitoart?
Yeah, and you gotta remember, you know, Kayleigh maybe unfortunate missing that getting that. Not punishing the regrab though. But Kayleigh has plenty of time. 2-0 leads. Just one stock behind it.
Still there, but wait a minute, Saitoart's been also pushing back, of course. First time holding up with the lead, and well, I'll shut up again because that's the stock, and the curse maybe in his advantage, but
yeah, we
something
see
to maybe work with.
we see Saitoart adapting a little bit on Kayleigh's defensive timings. You know, when is she going to throw out the nair? When is she going to land with the down airs? Adapting to those timings, you know, getting the regrabs, getting the down tilts, getting the F smash almost. Not getting punished for it though.
Yep. Staying alive with that timely spot dodge, but maybe 3 in a row will seal the deal. A 4 for 5th. Going low, and Kayleigh respecting the recovery, trying to counter it with a grab, but not going the right way. Trying to follow it up with the down smash, but just not enough. And thought it was going low for Saitoart there, but Kayleigh was barely there.
Okay, good dropping the shield there. You don't want to get shield broken there.
No, the ledge!
Only getting a jab in return. A little bit of flubbing. This is an SD. No, it's not an SD.
Not just enough. So even though Saitoart had that lead, he's still trying to get.
Where's bro going? Where is bro going? I have to check this guy's Google Maps on his phone, because where was he going?
To Greenland, man. I don't know. It's somewhere far north, not the way you want to be at. But anyways, Kayleigh will be taking it, and of course now big pressure on that platform can maybe also lead into some more openings for Kayleigh. So Saitoart still needs to watch out and find this kill opportunity fast to still make it happen.
Yeah, and this is exactly what I said after game 1. We're seeing a little bit more patience from Saitoart, just throwing out the forward tilts, throwing out the down tilts, you know, waiting for Kayleigh to commit
Smash,
and trying to bait and punish. But this might be curtains for Saitoart's winners bracket, who gets back by the skin of his teeth. Aggressive option from the ledge once again. He cannot get off this ledge right now.
No.
Okay, finally gets back to neutral here, but the command grab is here, and this might be it.
Eastern may be coming soon with those big X on your screen.
He took a lot of damage from that. Has to take the stock right now.
Jab not doing it. Not enough for a small battlefield. Maybe the back air.
And it's going to be Kayleigh with the 3-0 victory over Saitoart. I saw some signs of life there in the last game. Unfortunately, couldn't quite clutch it out. But you know, good showing, good showing. I always like a Ridley on my screen, you know.
Yeah, that's great, and of course, well played, like you said, good adaptations. But eventually, Kayleigh was just like the one step ahead. Had so much dominance in this specific matchup, and well, just definitely showed how dangerous Kayleigh sometimes can be whenever she is active.
Exactly. So Kayleigh continuing it on in the winners bracket, like it's to go far. You know, Kayleigh always been quite consistent, but you know, never really getting to the next level. You know, it's gotta happen one time. Gotta happen one time, baby.